Hey everyone, and thanks for jumping back into the cryptoverse. Today we're going to talk about Ethereum, and we're going to be looking at the dominance of Ethereum with respect to the rest of the cryptocurrency asset class. So if you guys like the content, please subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also check out the Telegram channel, which you can find a link to in the description below. Let's go ahead and jump in. So the first thing is, we always talk about the Ethereum Bitcoin valuation, right? We've looked at this in many videos, and we recognize that this is a momentum shift in the market and that we went from a general downtrend to hopefully a general uptrend. Okay, hopefully a general uptrend. Remember, there's no free lunch here. I mean, it's possible that this doesn't happen, but I think there is at least a good probability that this does play out and that we do see a turnaround point sometime in the first quarter of the year, and sometimes it can happen even earlier. And this goes back to all the videos where we talk about the general downtrend of Ethereum against Bitcoin in Q4 and the general turnaround point of the Ethereum Bitcoin ratio in the first quarter of the year. However, there are in some of those pumps, they actually started in December. So we'll take a look at that in a future video in closer detail. But in this video, we actually want to focus on the Ethereum dominance. So what can the Ethereum dominance tell us? Well, you can see that back in this chart just shows all the way back to July of 2017. You can see it was as high as 25%. But then we had, the craze of 2017, tons of altcoins coming onto the market. Bitcoin also going on its own major run, which when Bitcoin goes on a major run, going up several times, the Ethereum dominance will likely bleed in lieu of the Bitcoin dominance going up. A major turnaround point was here at the end of the Bitcoin bull run. So we know that Bitcoin peaked in mid-December. This was when Ethereum dominance took off. And then since then, we've been in we entered into a pretty significant bear mode for Ethereum, and this makes sense because we know that basically everything bled significantly more than Bitcoin did during the bear market. So because of that, the Bitcoin dominance went up during that time. Now, if we let's just draw like a rectangle here, we can basically identify a nice accumulation phase for Ethereum with respect to the, basically of the dominance of Ethereum. So you guys know that at the end of the day, lines are lines, and they don't necessarily mean anything. To some degree, you might argue that lines are made to be broken. But as we've said before, nothing is going to really increase monotonically. And you know that, there's going to be these little bubbles along the way, but we can also expect there's going to be bubbles along the way, but we can expect some times of ups and then some downtimes, right? Where, Ethereum's going up, but if Bitcoin is bleeding or Bitcoin is going up quickly, the Ethereum valuation will drop. It dropped here because in March we had that major crash by the entire asset class, and the Bitcoin dominance went up. Even, at that time, Bitcoin was crashing, Ethereum was crashing harder. Ethereum went up here again. Bitcoin wasn't doing a whole lot in the summer, right? Remember, it was not doing a whole lot during that time. Since then, it has been coming down, but also since then, Bitcoin volatility has been pretty high. So this also makes sense. Whenever Bitcoin volatility is high to the upside or the downside, Ethereum will likely bleed in terms of its valuation against Bitcoin, and in terms of its dominance in the entire crypto market capitalization. So we will see if, in fact, this is yet another perfect turnaround point for Ethereum, because as we've showed before, if you look, December, historically speaking, is the turnaround point. Every single year, December is the turnaround point. So the interesting thing here is we're not even just looking at it with respect to Bitcoin anymore, because you also have to imagine that there is an opportunity cost of holding Ethereum because you're not holding some other cryptocurrency. However, you can see that the dominance of Ethereum has actually been moving up. So yes, altcoins have done well, but the dominance of Ethereum has gone from around 7% in December of 2019 to even now it's up to almost 11%. So over the last year or so, it has gone up. Even at the low, it's gone up 50%. And so if we were to repeat the same thing last year and the year before and the year before and the year before and the year before, we might have, in fact, a turnaround point coming. And this is different. You need to note that this is different, theoretically, than just the Ethereum Bitcoin valuation, because the Ethereum Bitcoin valuation means it's just going up with respect to Bitcoin. This one means it's going up with respect to Bitcoin, but it's also outpacing, if it's going up, it means it's also outpacing, a lot of the rest of the market as well. So I just wanted to provide this other outlook or other view on Ethereum with respect to the dominance, and hopefully some people will find it useful. So the main thing we want to keep an eye on here is just whether Bitcoin is going to chill out anytime soon. If it doesn't chill out anytime soon and continues this incredible run, right, to whatever price it ends up going to, then we would expect Ethereum Bitcoin to bleed still, and we would expect the dominance to bleed still. Okay, it's as simple as that. Bitcoin volatility remains high. Ethereum is probably not going to do well. If Bitcoin can cool off for a few weeks, I would look for Ethereum and altcoins to start making their own moves. So again, yes, Ethereum has trended up over the last few weeks, but we don't care about that because the only reason it's going up is because Bitcoin's dragging it. We want it to go up on its own accord, with Bitcoin kind of taking a step to the sidelines. So let me know what you guys think about the video. Remember to subscribe to the channel. We do have the Black Friday deal going on for the premium list. So if you've been wanting to join the premium list, we have weekly videos, weekly reports, the Telegram alerts channel, the Telegram chat room, the risk dashboard, and some of the trading view indicators. If you guys want access to that, make sure you check out the link in the description below. It'll go on for a couple weeks, and you can lock in a lower monthly price for the premium list. And if you join, I will see you guys there. Other than that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you for getting me to 50,000 subscribers. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.